water.
So I saw Mark Rubio come out today saying that, it's horrendous what's happened, but he still thinks we need to do the offshore oil drilling. Have you made a statement on it?
I went and saw this bill yesterday firsthand with Senator Sessions, Senator Shelby, and Congressman Jeff Miller. We flew over it, saw the damage. It's pretty grim, to be honest with you, about how fast this is expanding. There's no way that we cannot have drilling as part of our energy portfolio. It has to be part of it in the near term, certainly. So, we have 4,000 rigs off the coast of the United States. I don't want to see any new rigs until we know what happened here and make sure that we don't have the same problem happen again. This was an exploratory rig in 5,000 feet of water. And we obviously need to have better safety procedures for rigs that are doing things that other rigs have never done before. And this was really pushing the envelope, as I understand it. So,
do you have an idea of what's going to happen to the Keys and whether or not...
Well, I just hope we stop. The number one thing we have to do right now is stop the wellhead from leaking. I understand yesterday, I'm going to talk to British Petroleum here in a minute, that the Coast Guard informed me that British Petroleum was able to put in one of their valves at the bottom. They closed it partially. So that's good news. But as long as there's oil spilling, we are still in the midst of a crisis, and we've got to get that wellhead stopped. Because if it doesn't stop, it's going to wash up on Florida's coast, on Texas's coast. It could even go around into the Everglades, which would be horrific, and it could go up the Atlantic seaboard, which would also be horrific. So the number one job for everybody now is not to cast blame, not to have hearings. We need to stop the wellhead from leaking.
Maybe this is premature, but I would like to know, they've got the oil recovery fund where they put 0.1% of their profits in exchange. Their liability is limited to $75 million.
That's not really true. Their liability under the Act, they have complete liability to clean it up.
Right.
And then there's $75 million after that for economic damages. But if there's been negligence or worse, then those caps are off too. So I think that we'll deal with that when we need to deal with it. Right now, we got to deal with stopping the oil from leaking.
Thanks, Senator.
Okay?
Take care.